good controversy and bad. Oh, that's a too bright of a yellow. That's too yellow. It's ugly. Blah blah blah. Sometimes this is what people are doing, and this is what they need to do.
It's no hassle. But all I'm saying. Knock knock. Who's there? Shh.
You know, you have one guy over there shouting. We have thousands of people, and you'll read about him tomorrow. They'll say, oh, the room had a picket. All right, yeah, get him the hell out of here, will you, please?
Guys, it is paint day. We are ready to paint. As you guys can see, it was a relatively simple job, but also kind of a bigger job. This is a big truck, a lot of areas to scuff, blah, blah, blah. Do it Sprayway Custom style. I believe that's his name on YouTube. Good dude. And the funny thing is, I mentioned his name. He sprays this product a lot as well. Unfortunately, we had to go outside the Speedo Coat realm. We got Eurochem. Now, not saying this is junk paint. I've used this before. This is House of Colors knockoff, okay? So this is basically House of Colors economy line of paint. This on a show car I had back when I was like my teenage years. I think this was like right out after I got out of auto body school. Did the base coat clear coat system. It was cheap. It was like, back then, it was like $180 for like a bright red, like the red that was on like the Fast and Furious Integra. It's clear, wet sanded it, buffed. It came out great. This is good product. Now, the doohickey is what color we're spraying it. And Caterpillar Yeller. Everybody's probably like, man, not another bright yellow truck. Everybody sees my yellow F-150 I got right up there out front. You can't really see it. But I had a lot of, it was like good controversy and bad. Oh, that's a too bright of a yellow. That's too yellow. It's ugly. Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes this is what people are doing, and this is what they need to do. Everybody's going to have their own different tastes. I love the idea that my buddy Sean came up with on this truck. I absolutely love it. I think it's cool. His big rig is painted the same color. He did some of the paintwork on that. He wants this to match his big rig. I think it's totally boss. Tops off to him. This is like probably the best. In my opinion, I think it's an amazing idea. We're going to give this old bright Caterpillar Yeller a mix, and we're going to go ahead and start spraying it. We got a couple spots we need to hit with the Speedo Coat self-etch primer. Couple bare metal spots. We're not going to be sealing this because I don't want to add more texture or possible orange peel to the job. It's a very hot day. You guys already know what I say about using sealers on very hot days. It will add texture to your overall job, guaranteed. Cover up the bare spots and move straight into the color. Guys, on the paint side. Now, one of the most trickiest things when it comes down to single stage is, you almost have to apply every single coat the way you want it to look, the way you want the finished product to look. So even starting with the first coat, you got to put it on kind of heavy. I wouldn't say a full wet, but like a medium wet coat that covers quite a bit and kind of leans towards a full soaking wet coat. Because the first coat, if it has an excessive orange peel in it or excessive dry spots, there is a possibility it can show in the second and third coats. Now, is there a possibility that yes, depending on the temperature, depending on what material you're using, can you slam the second coat on super wet and the third coat super wet? Absolutely. Will it look 100% better? Absolutely. But the reality is when it comes to single stage and many other paints as well, every single layer, you're adding, additional orange peel and texture, and you kind of want almost every single layer to look as perfect as you can. Now, the only thing I'll say is when it comes down to clear coat, I've noticed with automotive clear coat, your first coat, as I say in a lot of my videos, can look like dog crap. It can have dry spots. It can have, a little bit of texture. Not a lot, but a little bit of texture. But it can have a complete, total dry spot, right on the edges and whatnot. And I noticed with clear coat, it's exceptional. You can kind of flow it out the second and third coat. But single stage and automotive base coat, you got to get them texture free. It's very critical. And also something I've been doing lately, guys, if you guys notice, I am walking the gun down my long panels, like, the sides of vehicles and stuff like that. I'm walking the gun, whether it's clear coat, whether it's base coat, whether it's, single stage. Typically speaking, I'm walking the gun at least half of the time. And this has actually dramatically reduced my chances of getting runs, because what I was getting before is I was doubling up on the paint in certain areas and I just wasn't noticing it or whatever. And this almost completely eliminates the possibility of a double up, because you're not panel painting, you're going all the way from one stretch of the vehicle to the other. The other addition that's helped me reduce runs is the Black Spider. For some reason, I don't know why, I'm not saying the Mark I Eco is a bad gun. It's great for my mobile auto body business, but for some reason, I'm just getting less runs with this spray gun. It atomizes the paint just a little bit better than the Mark I Eco for full body jobs, and it's been doing really well. So I'm very happy with that. Just remember, guys, when it comes down to painting, always set up a test panel, always test your paint before you put it on the vehicle. That is the golden rule, and that's how Marco from Speedo Code Refinish Network actually got really good at painting. Is that way, hey, if I had a screw up or if I had a run, or, oh, this paint, if I double coated it or triple coated it, it ran, but with like 1.5 coats, it didn't run. I knew exactly how to apply that paint when I went to go ahead and put it on the vehicle. There you guys have it. Probably one of the wildest projects I've done this year. Painting a brand new truck, Caterpillar yellow. Ran this by a couple people before I squeezed the trigger. A lot of people were skeptical about it. Oh man, that's gonna look crazy. This is all opinionated. I think it looks amazing, especially because my buddy Sean here has the big rig to match it. So I think it looks cool. I gotta say, I am ridiculously happy. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back. I have not used Urichem paint in over a decade. I did 3 test sprays before spraying this entire truck. And we have literally almost 0-ish. And look at the finish. Look at the finish. That's off the gun, no wet sand, no polish. Off the gun. Look at that. Got a couple little sags in the hood because I went a little too happy with the paint on the hood. My usual, where I turn the nozzle all the way in and I turn it into like a little, and I was shooting paint in those little cracks and crevices of the hood scoop looking thingies. So piled it on a little heavy. Got a couple little sags. No big deal. Razor blade those out later when we feel like it. I gotta say, I'm definitely happy with it. I'm pretty blown away that I didn't have more issues. Like I said, guys, I haven't sprayed this paint. I remember the last time I sprayed this paint, I did a year in community college. I fixed up one of my rice burners. I did their Urichem base clear. That's the last time I sprayed this stuff. And then I switched over to Speedocoat like around that same year when I was 19 years old. And I've been spraying Speedocoat ever since. So this is the first time I've touched this stuff in a long time. Another reason I got this, thing as slick as I did off the gun, this new Black Spider spray gun I've been using is really been helping me out a lot. The full body jobs, I notice it does just a little bit better than the Mark 1 Eco. The Mark 1 Eco is kind of like my panel gun now. I use that for panels only. And then this is like my full body when I'm really trying to make a point and squeeze the trigger and put some fluid out. This thing just effortlessly gets it down. Granted, this is yellow, so it'll hide a little bit of orange peel, but I mean, and mind you guys, we're also working against the elements. We sprayed this thing during the summertime, hot as heck, not really optimal conditions, and still got it to lay out really good. The thing that made this job a breeze was not having to seal the entire truck. One thing that made that happen was the Speedocoat aerosol primer, their self-etching primer. We had a lot of bare metal spots on the back of this here cab. We were able to just go ahead and real quick with a quick spritz of primer over these spots, preventing us from having to seal the whole truck. It would have added a lot of labor, a lot of material, a lot of additional orange peel, a lot of additional dirt. You guys can understand, when you're spraying outside of a paint booth, you're doing this DIY at home, every single coat of paint you do, you are opening up the window of tackiness, okay? You're opening up the opportunity for dirt to land in the surface because it's tacky and sticky. The quicker you can close that window and shorten that window while things are tacky, that's going to help out a lot. That's going to wrap it up for this one. Just want to show you guys one of my wild projects I got done this year. Had a little bit of fun with it. A little bit overwhelming, because this is a HD truck, heavy duty, whatever, medium duty truck. It's a little overwhelming. Plus, I really wanted to come out good for my buddy Sean. He helps me out a lot. So, but I just want to show you guys this. If you guys are looking for one of the best and most affordable professional spray guns on the market, email me, cash2kcards@gmail.com. You can get it finished just like this right at home with good air, clean air. We got the Black Spider Pro Kit, $219.99, $220 basically. Free shipping to your door. You're gonna get everything you need minus the paint, the spray. You're gonna get the air fittings, the filters. You don't have to go get some crazy water separator or whatever. We include all that. I have a email in the description. It's email to order only. This is subscriber exclusive products, guys. These aren't listed on Amazon. They're not listed on eBay because I only want to sell them to my subscribers and help you guys out. So it's email, direct email order. I'll put my email in the description. That's going to wrap it up for this one. Like and subscribe. New videos every week.
No, I'm really just